Welcome to this World of Tanks clip. My name, as always, is Maxwell, and I just want to do something a little bit different today. Now, we have the This Week in World of Tanks show, which showcases clips, very short clips of people making awesome shots, awesome plays, or just something downright ridiculous happen. But I wanted to bring you something that was a little bit longer and just showcased some really either well-coordinated play or a good play by an individual or the team in general, just showing how to play a tank to its strengths and how to take advantage of your enemy's weaknesses. So this one is from the user Kronu. That's Kronu driving the IS-3 on a standard battle on the Abbey. So the IS-3 just going to be taking a defensive position here on this area, able to get a good hit on that E50 while taking 0 damage in return. And an AMX comes up to support him. So basically this clip is going to be showcasing how you are able to hold an area against the enemy even if you are outnumbered by that enemy. So they've got an E50 and this AMX 120 pushing on this area. He has a KV4 in support, and the KV4 is going to do his job and soak up a lot of damage. So as you can see, what the KV3 is doing is he's trying to pick his shots on the weak spots of the enemy while trying to deny shots on his own weak spots. So he's trying to remain hull down so only his turret can be seen, and just sort of rocking his tanks backwards and forwards, trying to lull the enemy into taking a non-opportune shot. So Fantastic got a good hit in the engine and set that guy on fire. Unfortunately for our guy, he has invested in a fire extinguisher, so that doesn't spell the end for him. So again, just going to be rocking backwards and forwards, trying to lull the enemy into shooting. Unfortunately, got a hit on the same spot as he got last time, but was not a penetrating hit. And unfortunately, it looks like it's almost curtains for this KV4. But luckily, an ST1 comes up in support. The only problem with the ST1 is he thinks because he's a tier 9 tank that he can take the brunt of this punishment. And as you're about to find out, that is not necessarily the case. So just going to try and get this E75 to take a shot. He's not having any of it. Tried to hit him in the very top of his turret and unfortunately wasn't able to make that shot. Now, it's a bit unfortunate where the KV4 has died because that's basically stopped our man from being able to fall back too far. So he's now going to have to rely on his armour and angling. As you can see, he's just jostling side to side with his tank there to try and get the maximum chance of getting a glancing blow. And as you can see, the ST1's died, so he's decided that he's going to have to push out and use this E75 as cover from the E50. Unfortunately, the E50 was able to get a shot in his rear. Now just going to hope that his gun can reload faster than the E75, and yes, indeed he can. So now, just going to try and play footsie with this E50. Unfortunately, the E50 is able to get a good hit and take him down to 22 hit points. But one shot should be able to take him out no problem. Now he's got this AMX 5120 steaming in, probably with a full magazine. So what he's going to have to do is just try and rely on... As you can see, what he did there was angling his tank to try and get a side-scraping shot. It was trying to lull the enemy into shooting at his side, thinking he was going to get a penetrating hit on the side armour. And because of the angle on it, it was pretty much an automatic glancing hit, and again a second one there, so able to take out his track, and then he's going to have to fall back and try and present only his strongest armour, but again managed to lull him into firing at the side armour. So that was 3 side scraping shots in a row, managed to lull the AMX 5120. It is a 5120, isn't it? Yes, it was a 5120, so managed to lure him into firing at his side armour 3 times in a row and only getting glancing hits with 22 hit points. Unfortunately, their team is not long for this world. As you can see, the enemy has pushed in on their base with overwhelming force. So the game was lost, but that was an absolutely amazing play by Kronu there, showing how to play to a tank's strengths and how to hold a flank on your own. Now, a lot of you I know may say to yourselves, or even in the comments, what if they all three of them had just rushed them, then it would have been game over. Yes, that's probably true, but not necessarily. As you saw there, the 120 rushed, and it was definitely not game over. And the other thing is, nobody really wants to be the first tank around the corner, because nobody wants to be the tank that gets destroyed. So the group mentality tends to be, let's all just play peekaboo around the corner, and hopefully we can wear them down before they wear us down. So thank you very much for sending that clip into us, Chrono, and thank you very much to you guys for watching, and I will catch you next time.